Hey Christine, I keep hearing the term machine learning everywhere. People say it's the future of technology. But honestly, I don't really understand what it means. What exactly is machine learning?
That's a great question. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence where computers learn patterns from data instead of being explicitly programmed for every task.
So instead of giving the computer step-by-step instructions, we give it data and let it figure things out?
Exactly. The computer analyzes the data and learns patterns that help it make predictions or decisions.
But how does a machine actually learn from data?
Think about how humans learn. When a child learns to recognize animals, they see many examples of cats, dogs, birds, and so on.
Right, they learn by seeing examples.
Machines do something similar. We feed them lots of data, and the machine looks for patterns within the data.
So data is like the machine's teacher?
Exactly. In machine learning, data is the most important ingredient.
Can you give me a real-life example?
Sure. Let's say we want a computer to detect spam emails.
Those annoying emails about winning prizes?
Exactly. Instead of writing thousands of rules, we give the computer a dataset of emails labeled spam and not spam.
So the machine studies these examples?
Yes. It analyzes patterns like suspicious links, repeated words, or unusual formatting.
And then it figures out what spam usually looks like.
Exactly. That process is called training the model.
You mentioned a model earlier. What exactly is that?
A model is basically the result of training. It's a mathematical system that has learned patterns from the data.
So the model is like the machine's brain?
You could think of it that way. Once trained, the model can look at new data and make predictions.
Like deciding whether a new email is spam.
Exactly.
But what if the computer makes mistakes?
That's actually part of the learning process. During training, the model makes predictions and compares them to the correct answers.
And if it's wrong?
Then it adjusts its internal parameters to reduce the error.
So it basically learns from its mistakes.
Exactly. Over time, the model becomes more accurate.
Are there different types of machine learning?
Yes, there are three main types: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. In supervised learning, the data has labels, like emails labeled spam or not spam. In unsupervised learning, the data has no labels, so the computer finds patterns or groups similar data on its own. Reinforcement learning works through rewards and penalties, similar to training a pet where good actions are rewarded and bad ones are discouraged.
That actually makes it much easier to understand. But where do we actually see machine learning being used?
It's used in many places. Streaming platforms like Netflix recommend movies based on what you watch. Social media shows posts you might like. Voice assistants such as Siri or Alexa learn to understand speech. And even self-driving cars use machine learning to recognize roads, pedestrians, and traffic signs.
Wow, I didn't realize it was involved in so many everyday technologies.
Machine learning allows computers to learn from data by finding patterns, building models, and improving through experience. The more data they analyze, the better their predictions become.
That makes a lot of sense now. Machine learning isn't magic, it's just teaching computers to learn from data.
Exactly, and who knows, maybe one day you'll build your own machine learning system.
I'd love that. Well, that was really interesting. Now I finally understand how machines learn.
I'm glad it helped. Machine learning might sound complicated at first, but it's really about learning patterns from data.
Thanks for explaining it so clearly.